Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Germana and today we are going to see 10 love expressions that will help you express your love feelings and emotions, but also will help you sound more fluent in Italian. But first guys, if you want to see any other Italian fluency videos from me in the future, just make sure to subscribe down below and turn on my post notifications so you never miss another upload. Are you ready? Let's get started! So today, the 14th of February, in many regions of the world, Italy included, is a day of celebration of romance and love. We call this day la festa di San Valentino or simply San Valentino, Saint Valentine. But unfortunately, this day has become a promotional day nowadays for many companies to sell more products and for couples to have an excuse to go dinner outside and have a romantic exchange of chocolate and roses. Even if this is not the right period to enjoy celebrations as usual, I hope you pass a wonderful day anyway. But apart from that, let's come back to the purpose of today's video and get straight into the first Italian love expression of the day. I think you can easily guess what it will be. Ti amo. I love you. As you probably already know, this is the phrase we Italians say to our partner when we really feel that strong engine that moves us towards them. Ti amo means that you love and that you appreciate the other person and that you really wish that your relationship could last forever. So what actually makes important for me to mention this expression that I'm sure 99% of you already knew is that I don't want you to confuse it with phrase number 2 of today's video, which is ti voglio bene. I love you. Because when we say ti voglio bene, we usually mean that we love the other person, but in a friendly way, with no sentimental involvement. That's why we use this expression with our parents, with our friends, but also with people with whom we have a close relationship, but not that close. And you know what I mean. An example, ti voglio bene Viola, sei la mia migliore amica. I love you Viola, you're my best friend. So be sure to use number 1 and number 2 consciously. Don't get your interlocutor be confused. Number 3. Essere innamorato or innamorata di or innamorarsi di. To fall in love with someone. This is the beginning of a love relationship, when you get to know each other better and usually only see the good in the other person, because you still have so much to learn and discover of each other. We say sono innamorato di qualcuno, someone. Sono innamorato di Arianna anche se la conosco da solo un mese. I fell in love with Arianna even if I've known her only for 1 month. And when you fall deeply in love for someone and are completely lost for them, you can use expression number 4, which is a very strong one. Amare alla follia or amare follemente. To love madly, to love so much. Ti amo alla follia or ti amo follemente means that you really lost your mind for someone and that are very involved. Number 5 instead is one of my favorite, and I would say that is a lovely and naive expression. It is avere le farfalle nello stomaco, to have butterflies in your stomach. This expression describes the feeling of being nervous and excited at the same moment that makes our stomach to contract and tense. I think it's a very powerful feeling, especially if you're a teenager and still don't have that controlled mindset due to years of experience. Ogni volta che vedo Alice ho le farfalle nello stomaco. Every time I see Alice, I have butterflies in my stomach. And talking about that golden period that is teenage years, I think the number 6 is a very overused one. It is avere or prendere una cotta per qualcuno, or essere cotti di qualcuno, or avere un debole per qualcuno. They all mean to have a crush on someone. Don't know about you, but I had many in my teenage years. When you say ho una cotta per qualcuno, you mean that you have a strong affection for someone, but in a juvenile and immature way. As a matter of fact, this phrase is mostly used by teenagers and not adults. An example: quando avevo 16 anni, presi una cotta per il mio compagno di banco. When I was 16, I had a crush on my deskmate. Number 7 instead is pretty similar to this last one, but is also used by adults. It is prendere una sbandata per qualcuno, to have the hots for someone. It generally refers to the moment you kind of lose your mind for someone, doesn't matter how long it will last, but we generally use this expression to indicate a feeling that lasts very short time but results to be very, very intense anyway. This expression mostly implies the recognition on the part of the person who feels that emotion that it's something of little significance because there's no real intention nor foundation of getting involved. Sbandata literally means skid, swerve, and it's a word that generally refers to the sliding movement of a vehicle. When a car skids, quando un'auto sbanda, it goes off-road unintentionally. So the word sbandata doesn't have so much to do with love. We can therefore easily assume that this expression is meant to highlight the concept of taking sort of a misleading way for a limited period of time out of our main path. An example: ho preso una sbandata per il mio vicino di casa, ma non penso che sia interessato a me. I had the hots for my neighbor, but I don't think he has interest in me. Number 8. Essere un'avventura or avere un'avventura con qualcuno, to have a fling with someone. We use this expression to mean that a love relationship is not that serious because of many reasons, so that the aim of both partners, or at least one of them, is to do not continue for so long. It's usually based on pure physical attraction. Avventura literally means adventure, and as adventures are always crazy experiences to remember, the meaning of this expression is exactly in the middle between craziness and fugacity. An example: Simone è stata un'avventura estiva per me, or ho avuto un'avventura con Simone quest'estate. I had a fling with Simone this summer. And now we have my favorite expression of today's video. It is essere anime gemelle, to be soulmates. I know, I'm very romantic. We use this expression when we get perfectly along with our partner and think we were made for each other. This expression literally means to be twin souls. So it's like two souls finally found each other and recognized they have so many things in common that perfectly match each other. An example: Livio e Sergio sono anime gemelle. Livio and Sergio are soulmates. And number 9 automatically leads us to our last expression for today, which has more or less the same meaning as number 9. It is essere fatti l'uno per l'altra, to be made for each other. For this reason, it's no strange thing if we continue our previous sentence, Livio e Sergio sono anime gemelle, with sono fatti l'uno per l'altro. Livio and Sergio are soulmates, they're made for each other. So good, that's all for today's lesson. These were my 10 Italian love expressions that I wanted to share with you. Some were more romantic, some were less, but in any case, wherever and in whatever way you're celebrating this day today, I hope you learned something and that you found useful this video. Of course, if you have any question, please let me know in the comment section down below, and also let me know if you found many similarities with the way you express love in your native language. But before I leave you guys, I want to give you a very good news. I'm very excited to tell you that I became an online Italian tutor on Preply. So now if you want to get to know me and book a trial lesson with me, you can find all the information in the description box down below. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to connect with me, you can find me on my Facebook, Instagram and Twitter account. Every Wednesday you'll find an exercise there to practice your Italian, so don't forget to check out my pages and leave me there your answers. See you next time. Ciao!